Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Tech Gamers World. In our continuing Sail VR Beginner series, I'm going to show you what to do with skulls in this awesome open world simulator. So stay tuned, we'll be right back. Let's do this. Alright everyone, welcome back. So this is Sail VR being played on a Meta Quest 3S, and this is our beginner series on how to play this amazing game. In this video, I'm going to show you what to do with skulls in this game and how you can use them to get a crazy amount of treasure and an awesome amount of money. So let's get started. So here we are on the safe island. Right now there is nobody around. So the first thing you need to do when you want to do skull quests is you need to have enough money to procure a skull. Now you have three different types of skulls. There's the bronze skull, the silver skull, and the gold skull. We're going to focus on the bronze skull in this particular video. So in order to acquire a skull, like I said, you need to have coins. I happen to have 2,232 coins, and my health is full. So to acquire a skull, you need to come over here in the safe island and go to that building. So I call it the safe island, sanctuary island, whatever you want to call it. In this shop here, we have a bunch of things. You have a cursed red skull, you have health potions, treasure chests, a weapon, ammo, and of course skulls down by that nice shopkeep. So like I said, there are three skulls here. There is a gold skull, a silver skull, and a brown skull. For purposes of this video, like I said, we're going to focus on the brown skull. So you need to buy a brown skull. Now, the next thing we want to do is make sure that we are ready to go. So weapons-wise, you want to make sure you have a gun and a cutlass, or a gun and a pistol, whichever you prefer. I'm not going to show you how to change inventory around. This is what I happen to like. I'm going to go ahead here, make sure my gun is loaded. Cutlass is ready, got my treasure box and my map. So the next thing you want to do here, once you're ready to go, is to head over to the port and acquire yourself a ship, and optionally a crew if you want some help. There does not seem to be anybody around, so that's okay. So we're going to go ahead here and acquire us a boat. We're going to do a sloop. We'll put a grapple on the front, cannon, and a cannon on the side. We'll go with speedy sails. Now I always recommend you use side-facing sails. They're much faster than the front-facing. And we're going to go with a reinforced hull. So as you can see, we've got our stuff set, our loadouts set. We have a speed penalty here of 12%. Here are our stats. The Seaworthy Sneestake. I don't like that name, so we're going to change the name here. So we're going to clear this name and make it Tech Gamers World, and we'll confirm. So the name is now set. We have enough money to procure this boat, 850 coins. We're going to buy this boat. We have now bought the boat. So the next thing we want to do here is throw the boat bottle out to launch our boat. So what you want to do is open up your treasure box. You can see my skulls. Here is my boat. If you need a tutorial on how to do that again, check out my other video with more beginner tips on how to play Sail. But for purposes of this video, we're going to get this started here. So I wish there were some people around to recruit here. Let's see if there's anybody else around. There does not seem to be. I guess I got this whole thing to myself. So what you want to do here is jump on to your boat, and then first thing you want to do is set your flag. Black flag, white flag. I'm going to be flying under a white flag because I am not looking for trouble or to mess with anybody. So the next thing you want to do is go ahead and put your sail down. Pull the sail all the way down in the position here, and then we need to determine where we are actually going. So if we take a look at our map, you can see there are multiple islands with different color skulls. You have a gold skull, a silver skull, a bronze skull. I'm going to go to an island with a bronze skull. So there's somebody at this island already, which potentially means they're there collecting that skull. So I'm going to go check out this island here. I think that's what I'm looking like. Nobody else is around, so we're going to go ahead here and shove off. So we're going to grab the anchor, lift up. We are on our way. If you use that portal, it will take you to a random spot out in the ocean. So let's pull up our map here, and we're going to turn to the west. So we'll grab the wheel and turn here. So as you can see, when we point towards the island, go ahead here and release. And now we are going to head towards the island. Just turn back a little bit to the right there and make sure we are lined up. So we've got a minute or two here. Let's go ahead and play some music. Alright, so here comes our island that we are heading towards. Now every island is different. The terrains and everything are different. But the overall principle is the same. I'm going to go ahead here, pull back on that so we can fire when ready. Just in case we run into any challenges here. Load up. You can see I crouched there by pressing the right analog stick. It makes it easier to load your cannons. So we're continuing to the island here. Now one thing I always suggest is make sure that no one is following you. There is nobody else around. Because again, you have to leave your boat when you come here. So what we're going to do here is, because I like to explore all the island, let's actually turn a little bit here. And take a look at the island as we navigate around. Looks pretty empty. Don't see anybody. Again, checking the map. No other ships in sight. So that's good. So let's go ahead now. Cut the wheel over here. And we're going to dock the boat right here. So let's drop the anchor. The reason you drop the anchor is so that you can turn the boat. Well, you'll see here, I see the anchors turn down. I can turn the boat any which way because I want to be able to get out of here as fast as possible if needed. So here we are set. we can jump off right here and explore these islands. So here you've got these boxes. Break them open. Same thing here. Collect all the stuff that's inside and go and investigate. Oops. What else is around? Here, let's swim over here. So swimming just moves our hands, just like so. Picking up everything we find. Here is a ladder. Climb the ladder, you just grab on. Oops. Fell here. It's a little bit of a pain to climb these things. A lot of a pain, actually. They make it harder than it needs to be. You can see. Having some trouble there. So we'll just explore elsewhere here, not worry about that. There's plenty of other ways to get up here. Just like so. I don't know why they make ladders so difficult to climb in this game, but they do. So there is the location that we need to bring the skull to. As you can see, we can see it there. So we're going to go ahead here and climb over. Taking our time here. And here we are. So, when you... Somebody was shooting at me. Sounded like a skeleton. Must have spawned somewhere else. So, that's okay. Ah, there he is. Okay. So, like I was saying, when you come across this guy, he wants a skull. There is a treasure box there. When you defeat the enemies that spawn here, you will get access to the treasure box. So, in order to spawn the enemies, you need to go ahead and put the corresponding skull on the head. So, here's our skull. Hello. And these guys are going to appear. Now, watch for more. These crawling guys here. And once you defeat the enemies, a key appears. Crouch down, grab the key, take the key, bring it over to the chest and open it up, and you get all the riches. You want to put them in your treasure box. And now you can see our value is 1,560 coins. We acquired a lot of nice stuff. So there we go. Now, what we want to do is head back towards our boat. So we're just going to go ahead and leave. Watching out for more skeletons, because I hear them. Of course we fell. That's alright. So we're going to go ahead here, back to our boat. Going as quickly as possible. And we are back on our boat. As you can see, everything is as we left it. Now, what I suggest you do is, my map's done. I must have dropped it. I can get another one back at the island. So let's go ahead here and make sure our treasure is all good. We like everything here. And now we're ready to head back. So because I actually lost my map, I'm going to have to navigate a little bit differently, but we should be able to find our way. So we know that we came from that way because this is how we came up on the island. So we're going to head back that way. So let's go ahead here and pull up the anchor. And we are on our way. Fish here a little bit. Nice size fish there. Look at this guy. Oh, let's see if we can make this boat move a little faster here. Go into the wind a little. We can do. That's alright. So, like I said, checking cannons are loaded. We have our white flag. We're still on a blue flag, actually. Let's raise the white flag. There we go. And we're heading back. There's the island behind us, By Island. I can't believe I lost my map. I don't think I've ever had that happen. We got some nice stuff in here. A couple of gems, big fish, another bronze skull. So we'll get 1,500 coins. So if I remember correctly, the main island should be that way. You can use your looking scope to see what's on the various islands. There's the main island. So we're heading back now. I like to dock the real way, so let's go ahead and try and come around here. We'll go around the portal and come in. There's a fellow ship flying a blue flag, which is neutral, so he should be friendly. And let's go ahead here and turn. And here is the main island, the safe island. And we're going to dock right here. And we'll just let her slide right into the port. You just let it hit and stop. And there we go. So now that we're back, we want to go ahead and take our treasure over to the building here. Here's where you can sell your treasure. So to sell your treasure, take your treasure box, place it on, place your chest, 1,564 gold. So let's go ahead and sell. As you can see, your treasure box is now empty, other than the other bronze skull that I already have. If I look at my hand, I now have 2,446 gold. So that's it. That is how you handle skull quests in Sail VR. You can do it with a gold skull, silver skull, or bronze skull. As always, if anybody needs any help with this amazing game, drop a comment down below and I will do my best to help you out. If you could click that like button and subscribe to Tech Gamers World, I'm always going to have new and exciting content from the world of video games and virtual reality simulators dropping all the time. Thanks a lot, everybody, and I will see you around. Keep on gaming.